I see. You have to tighten it. Okay.
Come on, Bob. I'm ready.
Ready for some questions?
I think so.
Where's the horse's hocks?
The hocks.
Do the picture of the horse.
Yeah, I got it on my phone. Hocks is the back leg.
Where's the horse's hocks?
Back
On its
leg.
back legs.
That's 1 out of 10.
Ask me something else.
Where's the horse's frog?
The frog.
On the bottom of the roof. Of the hoof. Right?
In its water bucket.
Where's the horse's frog?
It's on the bottom
On
of
the
its
bottom
hoof.
of its hoof.
2 out of 10. Got a long way to go.
Ask me something else.
Yep, the
How
picture
tall is a horse
helps.
that's 15 hands?
15 hands? I don't remember anything about hands. Did we see anything about hands?
Five feet.
3 down, 7 to go.
That was a guess.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
Aha, Paso Fino.
A painted horse.
Mm,
Am I right?
no.
Okay.
Paso is a gaited horse.
A gaited horse.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
What? I mean, there's Pasos. I don't know Paso Fino. I didn't see anything that said Fino.
A draft.
Try
painted
No,
horse.
draft horse. What's draft horse?
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
Painted.
Draft horse pulls wagons. A paint horse has beauty marks. Appaloosa, no, mule, gaited horse.
What
I
kind
mean-
of a horse is a Paso Fino?
I mean, we could say a draft
A
horse.
draft horse.
Nope.
Ask me
Why
something
did
else.
it
How can you tell if a horse is colicky?
colic?
It winds.
It keeps lying down, then standing up.
That's 4 right.
Ask me something else.
Okay,
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
so
Go down.
what is bay? Bay is a reddish brown. With black.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A bay has black points.
That's 5. You're halfway
Yeah.
there.
Ask me something else.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
Oh gosh, dude.
The Nez Perce.
Bingo. That was
I
number
just
6.
remembered that somehow.
Ask me something else.
What
Did not
type
write
of
that
horse
down.
is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Founders is the feet.
Its feet.
7 down. You're in the home stretch.
Ask me something else.
What part of the saddle should you always check before you head out on the trail?
Oh, come on.
The cinch.
8 right. Just 2 to go.
Ask me something else.
What is a mule?
Horse that's very stubborn. Mule is a female horse and a male
Offspring
donkey.
of a female horse and a male donkey.
This here's your final question.
I'm ready.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
I did the gaited horse
A
and he
gaited
didn't
horse.
respond.
Well, you answered all the questions.
So I think
right.
it
And can
just
tell by the way
glitched
you
or
sit,
something.
You ain't gonna go falling off for no good reason. So you're free to ride outside the corral.
'Cause we did
Just
gaited
don't go
horse and it didn't do
galloping all
anything.
over the place. 'Cause if you bring old Bob back all hot and sweaty, you can kiss your cowgirl days at Shadow Ranch goodbye.
All right. Okay, so I can't interact with anything else.
Okay, Bob. What do you say we do some sightseeing?
Awesome. We can finally get out.
What time is it?
6:43. There's the horse. All right, a little shop here.
That trunk looks really old.
Got 3 keys in it. Oh gosh. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like the same as the other one. I'll try it. It is not. It's gotta be some other one. Some other combination. Okay, I'm not reading that. Petroglyphs. Cool, amazing. I love it.
Tuning forks. Cool.
Okay. That's petrified wood. Silica seeped into the wood. Arrowheads here. Run for cover. Win this token. Okay. Help get the Roadrunner to its hole. The coyote catches it. That didn't work. It's interesting. Do this so it'll chase me. Aha! Tricked ya! Now they can't catch me. Ah, there's more than one level. I see what I'm supposed to do. Boom, easy.
And go right across.
Yep, easy. But it's easier than the first level. How many levels
I
are
didn't
there?
know that was happening.
Yeah, how many? Another one of these games that you don't like see a lot of? Gotta bait them this way. Alright, that was all I wanted. Get them to be on my tail. The coyote can never catch the Roadrunner.
That's level 3, right?
Yep, there was only 3 levels.
Cool.
Easy.
An old token. Or something.
1.5 cents. Cool. What do we got here? Romance novel, okay. Oh, you can call her.
What a beautiful horse.
Uh-huh.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, are you Mary Yazzie?
That's me. I didn't hear a car. Did you hike in or come by horse?
I rode here. I'm Nancy Drew.
So where are you staying?
With Ed and Elizabeth Raleigh. In fact, I have something for you. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
Bad news?
They rejected my offer. Well, I guess that's that. But as long as you're here, look around. All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly. So if you want to know something, especially if you want to know how much something is, just ask.
Is that you riding that beautiful Palomino in the picture over there?
That's my horse Banner. I train him myself.
You train horses?
Just on the side. Someday I'd like to do it professionally, but it would take money to get started, and money is one thing I'm not very good at making.
Is that old trunk over there the one you bought from the Raleighs?
Yeah, they didn't want much for it, so I took it off their hands. Problem is, I still don't know what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it.
Have you asked the Raleighs about it?
They were no help, although they did offer to buy it back from me. I just told them to keep looking for a way to get it open.
Are there many petroglyphs around here?
If you take the trail to Cougar Bend, there are hundreds. A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi. They lived in the area until about 700 years ago, when they just suddenly picked up and left.
I won something that looks like a token when I played that game over there. What is it?
They actually used those for something back in the 1880s, but I don't know what.
It was great talking to you.
Catch you later.
Okay. Don't know that there's anything else to do other than, oh yeah. Got a trail stop here. Found an arrowhead. What do you know? You can find stuff around here. Another arrowhead. A mule that died. Is there nothing around it? No. It's just that. Just looking around to see if there's anything else. I'm assuming we're gonna need arrowheads for something. How far can I go? It's a lot of arrowheads.
Better not leave old Bob behind.
I don't know why you'd want to wander off in the desert anyway.
I think I'll let Bob do the walking.
Yeah, exactly. Check out Cougar Bend. See some petroglyphs. Any more arrowheads?
Why are you collecting arrowheads?
They're there. I don't know. If you saw an arrowhead on the side of the road, would you not collect it?
That's true.
I know you well enough. Oh. Oh, neat. I see. Okay, so we need to see where they are. This one... So if I look at this map here, it looks like... Is it the same thing? Two things on the bottom. Yep. These two things are on the bottom. This is on here. For instance. If I go back here, so it's to the right... This is like over here, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Ah, couldn't even see this. That's right there. This one is over here. Okay, so it shows you where they all are.
So what does that prove?
I don't know. Hidden, of course. But the rest are higher up. Like, there's one right there, I think. So I think you need to get like a rope or something. Climb up. I don't see any other... Ah, arrowhead. About to say, I don't see any other arrowhead, but I just found an arrowhead. Oh. You can go up here. Right up against this wall, I think. It's right below this. This one is like right here. This one goes right here. Oh, here. And this hand down here, I think. Yeah. So the rest of them are over here, which I can't get to yet. This is beneath something. Yeah, I don't know. Making a lot of headway. Somehow. No more arrowheads, though, I don't think. I think we got all the arrowheads so far. It's 6 arrowheads. We can go back to the trail shop. Maybe she has interest in the arrowheads.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't went to the trail stop. I don't think we need to go to the trail stop for anything. Yeah.
Hi, can I help you with something?
It was great talking to you.
Catch you later.
Yeah, guess, no, you can't help me right now. Maybe I just have to progress things a bit more. I'm sure she'll want my arrowheads at some point. But I delivered the letter, so I think that was the main goal. Take that off, because I know Tex is going to get mad if I don't.
You still here?
You sound surprised.
You and your friends, if they ever show up. You ain't gonna last more than 3 days out here.
Well, I hope you like surprises, Tex, because you're in for one.
City folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work, too dangerous.
I need a rope. Do you think I could borrow yours?
Nope,
That's cool.
Talk to you later.
if you last that long.
Very nice of him. Alright, what else is there to do?
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
Clearly
See you
not.
later.
Maybe I'll just start calling people. Start off with the Raleighs.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy again.
Hi, Nancy. It's Nancy.
I can hear, Bet.
How is Mr. Raleigh doing?
Let's get something straight right now. Even though we're Bess and George's aunt and uncle and not yours, I want you to call us Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed too. Got that?
All right.
Good. Now, what was the question?
How is Uncle Ed doing?
Well, he's running a slight fever, so the doctors are a little concerned.
Oh, I'm fine.
They're going to keep him here overnight, just to make sure he isn't developing some kind of infection. Oh, but enough about us. How are you doing?
I delivered that envelope to Mary Yazzie like you asked. She seemed a little upset when she read that you'd turned her down.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint her, but if we sell that property to her, it would send a signal to other would-be buyers that we're interested in selling the ranch off bit by bit, and we're not.
What does she want the property for?
I have no idea. The parcel she wants to buy is nowhere near her store, and there's nothing but rocks on it. Maybe someone else there at the ranch knows, but we sure don't.
I heard about the phantom horse. Was last night the first time it showed up?
As far as I know, it was the strangest thing. Shorty kept babbling about how it was the ghost of the horse that belonged to some outlaw.
Dirk Valentine?
But that was right after Ed got himself bit, and we were all running around trying to get him into the truck to take him to the hospital, and I really wasn't paying much attention.
Do you have any idea where the horse came from?
None whatsoever. She wants to know where that phantom horse came from.
I was hoping she could tell us.
You're the detective, dear. If you want to snoop around and see what you can find out about that creature, by all means, please do.
Why do you have a painting of Francis Humber?
I just thought it would give the den some character, that's all. I found it in the tack room under a pile of junk.
So the former owners left behind a lot of stuff?
I swear, it's like no one who lived at Shadow Ranch ever bothered to take their things with them when they left. When we moved in, the place was literally full of junk.
What did you do with it?
I sold most of it to Mary Yazzie. She gets a lot of antique collectors in her store. Some things I kept, like Francis's favorite recipes.
And that ridiculous blanket chest. You insisted on keeping that.
Oh, yes, and I kept that triangular-shaped chest in the den. It used to belong to Merrill Humber. He was Francis's father. And I figured since I was keeping that picture of Francis, it was only fair that I keep something of his.
What kind of logic is that?
Oh, hush.
It doesn't look like Bess and George are going to get here today.
That's too bad. Why not?
Their plane had to land in Omaha because of mechanical problems. They don't know when they'll be taking off.
So, you'll have all those cowboys to yourself for a while. That Dave is pretty cute.
He seems a little standoffish.
Oh, he's just a little bashful. He'll warm up to you. He's quite a handyman. Very trustworthy.
I'll be in touch.
All right, dear. Bye now.
Okay, so that was nice. We haven't talked to Bess. I don't know why we'd have to call Charlena or the sheriff, so I'm gonna hold off on them for now.
Okay, so we're calling Bess.
Yeah, why not? Catch up with them.
Hello?
Hi, guys.
So what Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed say?
Get this. Last night, Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet found a rattlesnake in their room.
Oh my gosh! Are they okay?
Well, actually, it bit Uncle Ed.
Is he all right?
He will be. Right now, he's in the hospital. He'll probably be there for a day or two. Aunt Bet's staying with him.
Oh my gosh!
And apparently a phantom horse showed up at just about the same time as that snake.
A phantom horse? Of all the times to get stranded in some stupid airport. Look, you just better keep us posted, Nancy Drew. That's all I gotta say.
Apparently last night, this glowing horse came galloping up out of nowhere, caused a huge commotion, then went galloping off and disappeared.
It was glowing?
It looked like it was glowing.
You're there investigating phantom horses, and what are we doing? A big fat nothing. That does it, George. We're suing the airline.
The cook, Shorty Thurmond, he says the phantom horse belonged to this outlaw named Dirk Valentine, who was hanged back in the 1880s.
Is this Valentine guy a phantom too?
I don't think so.
Well, how come his horse got to become a phantom and he didn't? Bess, phantoms don't really exist, okay?
According to legend, seeing the horse is bad luck.
I believe it. I mean, look at what happened to the guy who owned him.
How about some hints?
Count us out. We're too bored. Our brains have grown weak and flaccid from lack of stimulation. Try Frank and Joe. They're used to being bored.
I'm not sure what I should do next.
I didn't mean to do
Take a look at
that.
the case notes you keep in your notepad. Maybe some of them will spark some ideas.
I'd love to see what's inside this old trunk at Mary's, but I need a hint when it comes to opening it.
It probably opens just like that compartment in the blanket chest did. Put those 3 wrench things in the square holes. But which way does she turn them, Bess? That's the hard part. Maybe that romantic hearts and doves design has something to do with it. Let's see. Who
Okay.
could you call that would know something about things that are old and things that are romantic?
Okay. So that's why you might want to call Charlene.
It looks like there's another compartment in the locket watch I found. I'd like to open it, but I could use a hint.
You must have to push those little buttons down in some kind of sequence. Just keep track of what buttons you've pushed and in what order. It might take some time, but you'll figure it out.
Oh, I think it's trial and error. Okay.
That's it for now.
I don't care
Have
about the
fun.
other one
Wish
right
you
now.
were here. Kidding.
Alright, why don't I go back to that chest for now? Because it looks like maybe there is a way to just do it properly. Ha! So it is trial and error.
Okay. Ooh, what? You just pushed 2, 7, and 12.
Oh, got it.
Oh, you figured that out. How'd you figure that out?
It's trial and error. You just have to get the right sequence.
Okay.
When it goes in, it means it's correct. If it comes back out, it means it's wrong. That's all it was. Nice and easy. So
I like
now,
the picture.
yeah, now we got whatever this is. So that's something a little extra. So why don't I... It seems a little silly to do, but go back out.
Come on, Bob.
And go back to
Mary's gift.
Mary's gift. So we can take a look at that chest and call, I believe it's Charlene.
Maybe I need to learn more about the history of this trunk. Would you mind if I try to get this open?
Please do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your pick.
Alright.
Maybe that heart design is some kind of clue.
Alright, I guess I can't... call from inside. Charlena. There we go.
Are we calling Charlotte?
Charlena. She's the author.
Purcell's office.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
Concerning?
I'm staying at a ranch in central Arizona, and since she knows so much about the history of Arizona, I thought maybe she could answer some questions for me.
Questions concerning?
Well, I came across a very old trunk that might contain stuff that has to do with these people named Dirk Valentine and Francis Humber. Only I can't open it.
Did you say Dirk Valentine?
And his girlfriend, Francis Humber, yes.
Huh. Oh, would you hold, please?
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling the office of Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, Like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels, it recently received the Catherine Coop Award for Historical Excellence. Reading a Charlena Purcell novel is like traveling through time to the old Southwest on the wings of love.
This is Charlena. Who is this again?
Nancy Drew?
Tell me about the trunk you found.
Well, to open it, I need to put these wrenches in these 3 holes. But I don't know in which directions they need to be pointing.
That does sound like it came from the Humber family. Is there any kind of picture on it?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there's this kind of abstract design made up of hearts and doves and the initials EH and AH.
EH would be Eldridge Humber, and AH would be Abigail Humber, Francis Humber's grandparents. The picture no doubt commemorates their wedding day, which was April 9th, 1811.
Those numbers must have something to do with the directions in which those wrenches need to be pointing.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know. In the course of my research, I've only read about the trunks Merrill and Eldridge Humber
Is it
handcrafted.
April 9th
I've
and
never
what?
actually opened one.
Oh, 1811?
However, I've been running across fascinating tidbits concerning the Humber family and stashing them away for years. When I have enough tidbits stashed away, I may well write a book about them.
Then you'd probably be very interested to know what's in this trunk.
Yes, I would. And since I've helped you, or tried to, it's only fair that you help me, don't you think?
Sure, I'll keep you posted. Did I mention that I'm staying at Shadow Ranch?
This just gets better and better. I'll tell my assistant to put your calls through immediately. By the way, why are you so interested in the Humbers?
Knowing more about them and what happened in the past may help me figure out something that's going on in the present. I'm kind of a detective.
That makes two of us. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Alright, so... She said April 9th, 1811. So... April's 1st, what month is that? That's the 4th month of the year, right?
Correct.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
And 9.
And 9 is this. And then 11.
I got the trunk open!
Great, thank you. Go ahead and take something from it. You deserve a reward.
I mean, this one looks more interesting.
If I want something else from the trunk, I should put back what I took before. If I want something else from
Okay,
the trunk,
I don't think I need a
should put
sheriff
back what I took
badge.
before.
Okay. Scissors and a pan. So I can only take one item at a time. Okay, when I go back, can I use this? Wait.
I wonder how you open this. Bingo! F.H. Francis Humber?
So this is probably the same thing, and it's odd numbers now. Ooh. Oops.
Green bottle under... wonder what that means.
Green bottle under something.
And there's only one half of the picture.
Yeah, green bottle under something. Should you write that down? So we have to find the other half of the picture. See where the green bottle is under. Okay.